Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, and we are excited for you to join us today. We'll be with you for the next 90-ish minutes or so. Maybe we'll go a little long if we're having a little bit of fun, but we're recording live from our Eagleville studio right in the heart of Eagle County, but we're also going to have Bronzo down at Beaver Creek. We've sent Charlie down to Eagle for the Eagle Flight Days, so we'll be checking in with them to let you know what's happening out and about this weekend. The big news, rain finally. It's so refreshing to have this rain and some really significant rain fall over the last couple of days. Yesterday, last night, I went to sleep listening to the rain. So it's very refreshing after a very hot and dry June. So we're glad we've got that. So we'll let you know more about that. But we're going to let you know what's happening with the show today. So Beaver Creek events, they've really kicked into full gear with daily events, a lot of free family-friendly events that are happening. Also, Charlie is going to be chatting with a national figure skater. There's an upcoming skate camp we want to let you know about. And then the 101st Army Band, they will be at Eagle Flight Days playing a variety of tunes from Dixieland to rock to country. And then the Beaver Creek Hiking Center is going to let you know how they're going to be doing their guided hikes this year. And Bronzo will be chatting it up with the Fabulous Femmes, a wonderful musical group that will be playing Sunset Live tomorrow night. And then speaking of music, the Bravo Vail Valley Music Festival returns. They just kicked off their season on Thursday night. They have two more shows tonight and Sunday. Joshua Bell is going to be a part of this. He's a world-class violinist. And then we're also going to have that whole Bravo Festival go all the way through August 4th. So Anne Marie is going to kind of give us a deep dive into some of the events that they're going to have. So a lot of things happening today. We're not going to let the rain hamper us too much in that department. A lot of our events, they happen rain or shine. But let's talk about the weather right now. Give you some details. Feels nice and cool this morning. Temperature wise, we're looking at anything from Eagle 52, Vail 50, Edwards also 52, and Avon 50 degrees. Cloud cover all throughout. You know, a lot of times we wake up with the sunshine, blue sky, but we're going to see the cloud cover pretty much last throughout the day. And looks like our highest chance of showers comes between about 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. today. Then it starts to taper off, but we will have a pretty significant chance of showers all day long. Temperatures real nice and cool. It was so nice to walk around yesterday, just kind of have that cool breeze. Wear the sweater, grab the jean jacket. And then for your Sunday, a little more sunshine in the morning, but still a chance of showers throughout the afternoon. So that's a quick look at your weather. This weather report was brought to you by Avon, the Possibilities in Avon, a weekly arts expo. I had a chance to stop by this last Wednesday and meet some of the artists that are going to be returning every week, every Wednesday. This will be a fun event that'll kick off at 11, go till about 4 p.m. A lot of times there'll be live music there, but it's really nice to meet the artists, learn about their work. They're pretty chatty. I had a chance to learn quite a little bit more than I bargained for about their art and a lot more. But let's check in now with our remote hosts. We've got Bronzo standing by at Beaver Creek. Bronzo, I don't see the umbrella out, so it must not be raining quite yet. Oh, okay, hold on. Can't quite get them. Should we try going to Charlie? I got Emma behind the scenes here helping me direct today, and we can see them. We just can't quite get the page to open up for us right now. So let's see. Little song and dance, anyone? All right, I can tell you about a few other things that are going on while we're waiting, because we had a great night celebrating Helmut Fricker last night. It was his 85th birthday on Thursday. He had a nice party at his house on last night, complete with a Bavarian band. He hopped in, of course, played the accordion, hopped on the alpenhorn, but real neat to see all his friends, family members coming out to celebrate the legend. Helmut Fricker, he's been playing in Beaver Creek for 40 years. And he said when he got here, he was playing, the Overlord brothers were playing at the Blue Cow. And then they left. So then Helmut started playing there, and he never left. He came to the United States in the 50s and decided to never leave. He somehow made his way up to Vail, but we're so lucky that he came up to us, and we love having Helmet Frick around. So he will be playing at Beaver Creek on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So find him, wish him a happy birthday, and it should be a really awesome time. Now, we do have a few things happening down in Eagle today with the Eagle Flight Days. A lot of people were wondering, okay, what's Flight Days? Is it an airplane show? That's actually what I thought when I first heard about it. But what it is basically the Flight Days was according to the Eagle Outside website in 1922, the county seat was stolen from Red Cliff by a group of Eagle locals who were quite the pranksters. So they got the county seat and somehow snuck it back to Eagle. And since then, they've never looked back. The community has celebrated the Eagle Flight Days, basically fleeing and bringing that county seat over. And so they celebrate it all the time. And so what happened yesterday, we had the carnival. We also had the Castle Peak Pet Show. We also had the cutest baby contest. And I think Brasso should have entered his little girl into that. Oh, and Charlie too. They both could have vied for that title of cutest baby. And then we're going to have lots of things happening today. So 5K is kicking off this morning. We'll have a pancake breakfast brought to you by the Eagle Lions Club. And these have been traditions that have been going on for decades. So the Eagle Flight Days, a fun hometown celebration. The parade kicks off at 10 a.m. So that's a fun thing. If you want to just go and experience a hometown parade, this is how you do it. You go down to Eagle, check out the floats. They're going to be tossing out the candy. Their kids are going to love it. So that'll be at 10 a.m. And then the rest of the day is all about the inflatable carnival and everything happening down at Eagle Flight Days with the music and hours of music. So the 101st Army Band, which we're going to be talking to later on the show, they're going to be playing anything from rock. They've got their Rocky of Ages rock band. Then they've got their Dixieland Comes Alive band, just playing a bunch of Dixie delights, and then the American Country, and that's going to be their country band, and then the Altitones, they'll be playing, as well as the Evolution. So hours of music. Bring your lunch here, bring your snacks, bring everything down to the Eagletown Park today. We're going to take it to a break. When we come back, we're going to have more Vail Daily Live for you, give you some weather details, headlines, and a lot more. Hello, everybody. We're live again. We're just figuring things out on our end, but we want to let you know what's happening for your Saturday. Great weekend. This is when everything kicks off. We had Hot Summer Nights kick off on Thursday. We had Avon Live concerts kick off on Wednesday, and then we had or Tuesday was Hot Summer Nights. Wednesday was Avon Live. Then Thursday, Bravo started. So pretty much every night of the week, you could find some kind of live music. I just love this time of year because everything is in full swing where you're not going to get bored. If you're bored, call me and I'll tell you what to do because we have so many things going on. I always tell people, get your laundry done, get your grocery shopping done because you don't have time for any of that once we begin all these fun activities. But is Brazzo standing by? Should we try to go to Brazzo? All right, Brazzo, we've got you.
Hi. Good morning. Good
We
morning.
Morning. All right. So it's not raining. You don't have your umbrella out, but what is it? What's it like out there? It's just probably so fresh.
I just park it there,
Oh, that's the
just in
umbrella.
case. Oh, it's beautiful here. We have this mist, a little bit of drizzling, lightly drizzling. Just gorgeous here. It feels great. It's around probably mid 30s, you know, 40s, low 40s.
Yeah.
Great time here at Beaver Creek, looking beautiful. It's just me right now enjoying the views, waiting
Yeah.
for a few people to interview. We're going to be talking about some amazing adventures and you can do here at Beaver Creek. As you say, Trish, you cannot get bored here.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Well, you know what? I think what you should do next time is bring your putter. I know you've been rained out several times this week trying to get some golf in. You could at least
That's
work on
right.
your short game, right?
That is correct. That is correct. That
Yeah,
is
I love
right.
mini golf. I played a lot of mini golf as a kid, and I think that's why I'm actually pretty good at putting because of all that mini golf as a child.
That's where the money is, right? Your
Yeah,
short game.
yeah, yeah, totally. Putt for dough. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. You know what? And let's take a look at the weather right now. I think Emma, should we do? Do you want to do weather? Hey, Brazzo, why don't you tell me about the weather? I know that
absolutely.
it's about you're about in the low 50s, I believe, everywhere. We're looking at Eagle and Edwards 52 and Vail 50, Avon 48. So it's probably right about that where you were at.
Yeah, I mean, if we actually look at it, it's well, these
Oh yeah.
guys are an hour behind, so let's don't even
Oh,
look at
there you
it.
go. 50 degrees.
But it says 58 degrees here. It's actually feel great. I wear my plaid shirt today just in case, with a
Yeah.
t-shirt on the bottom so I can go and throw it away. But looking at these properties, look at this beautiful mountain scene with those clouds. We have a drizzling. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms, and this weather is going to bring it to you for Leaf Sotheby, your broker in real estate, and then they help you live the life you live. This is
Yeah.
just amazing. So if you are interested in looking for properties, Leaf Sotheby will take care of you. They are professionals in the valley. They have the best insight on all the properties and knowledge about the area. But the weather is just nice right now. It feels nice. 58 degrees, as I just said, and we're expecting some rains, which is amazing and refreshing. We need the water. The plants need the water, especially the fires need the water. So I know you're going to
Yeah.
be talking about the headlines in a little bit, but that's the weather today. That it feels great, Trish.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It is kind of fun. It almost reminds me of August when we typically have the monsoon season coming through and those low clouds kind of hanging out. I feel like that's but we've had a weird month. We had a very warm beginning to June and then now kind of this little, the rainfall, but we'll take the rain. I know it's going to ruin your golf game today, or it might, yeah, we'll take the rain. Okay, perfect. Yeah. And Brazzo, I know the Villar Center is kicking off their season. So they're going to have the Almond Betts Band taking the stage on Sunday. And I know you've been to the Villar. I mean, I just think we're so lucky to have this performing arts center right in the heart of our valley.
Absolutely. I was talking with Owen yesterday. He's such a knowledgeable guy, fun guy to talk to. He's playing to me the Album Brothers kids, and they
Yeah.
have their own songs, and they're gonna play all the classics. And that if you've never been in the Villar, you're missing out because it's such an experience. They're doing some cocktails and some local Colorado beers, so create that atmosphere for you and the whole experience. And it's just definitely highly recommended. We're gonna have Rob Slider with a comedian from I don't know if I'm saying it right, but with my accent,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys have to. Yeah, so I always have to excuse my accent, but you can you can totally you can totally recognize that guy from a lot of the Adam Sandler movies. They have a lot of headliners. It's just unbelievable. Need to look at the Villar, check it out, and you can
Yeah.
get tickets online. Yeah, I say it right, Snyder. See that?
Yeah, Rob Schneider, you did say it right. Good for you, Brazzo. Yeah, and Rob, he's been in a ton of movies, and all the stuff that he did with Saturday Night Live. He's a classic. I love seeing comedians. It's just
Yeah.
awesome to have it there. Okay, good. All right, well, we look forward to checking in with Brazzo. Beaver Creek Hiking Center will be one of his first interviews, and then we'll be letting us know what else is going on up there. So we are going to take it to a break. When we come back, we'll have headlines for you, and we'll also be checking in with Charlie, with a great figure skater, talking about the skating camp that's coming up.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
All right, we are back with Vail Daily Live. I want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company for fueling us up here this morning. And it might be nice to get a cup of coffee. A little chilly this morning. We're looking at 54 for Eagle, Vail 50, Edwards 52, and Avon 50 right now. Where Brazzo's standing by, he's in the 50s as well. Up at Beaver Creek, but we're going to see our weather continue with moisture, and that is good news. I know we love having our sunny skies, and we love to be outside, but I think just the moisture, it's so well needed, and it's well needed for the fires as well. So we're going to be looking at moisture most of the day today. Looks like the increased chance of moisture will be around 80 to 90% from 11 a.m. to about 12, and then about 60 to 70% too. And then it starts to taper off by about 7 or 8 tonight. So just be prepared. You might have some glimpses of, maybe a little sunshine or a little break in the weather, maybe just cloud cover. I always just say, you know what, just wear the rain jacket, be prepared for it, and you can still get outside and still have a pretty good day. So that's your weather. I want to thank, the next couple of days look like this. So Sunday, we'll have a little bit more sunshine, but we also will see a chance of some showers. And then we decrease our chance of moisture. We start into the work week. I want to thank Possibilities in Avon. It's the weekly arts expo that happens on Wednesdays, kicking off at 11 a.m. A little live music, some artists, and it's going to be right in Possibilities Plaza in Avon if you want to check out that show. Something fun to do during the day, and that will happen rain or shine too. All right, time for your headlines. We want to find out what is making news in the Vail Daily, but before we get to it, I want to give you an update on the fires. So Sean Naylor, our assistant editor, was out there. He got access to go up to Sylvan Lake with Tracy LeClaire, who's the public information officer for the fire departments and in charge of this. So she was able to give him some information. And Emma, we ready for that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sean Naylor, he's going to take it away with this video.
The Sylvan Fire first sparked on June 20th, 2021 around 3:15 p.m. The fire was reportedly seen about 2 miles southwest of the Sylvan Lake recreational area in Sylvan Lake State Park. Campers and daytime recreationalists were forced to evacuate immediately. The park has been closed since Sunday, and nearby neighborhoods have been on evacuation and pre-evacuation notice all week. On Thursday, a Type 1 incident management team had been called in to help with fire suppression efforts. All right, we are out here at Sylvan Lake during the Sylvan Fire with Rocky Mountain Incident Management Team PIO Tracy Leclerc. Thank you for bringing us out here, Tracy. What's going on right here? What can you explain that we're watching behind us with these drops going on with the helicopters?
Yeah, so this is one of the K-MAX helicopters. They bring in what we call Bambi buckets. They fill those buckets from the lake behind us, and then it's just a quick trip over. They have firefighters on the ground directing them where to drop the water, and then they make a return trip back.
And what can you tell us about the challenges of this fire? Are there terrain issues going on? Like, we have some pretty steep spots over here, so a lot of climbs.
Yeah, steep, rugged terrain. Obviously, the wind has been a factor. Whenever the wind picks up, we really need to keep our heads on a swivel and be figuring out which direction is it going to shift to next. Make sure firefighters are aware of that so that they aren't unintentionally caught behind the fire as it's moving towards them.
Though the cause of fire is suspected to be lightning, the incident is still under investigation.
Well, there was a big storm that rolled through a day or two before, and we had 5 or 6 starts all along the I-70 corridor. They get readings of where we have the positive lightning strikes, which are the ones that actually hit the ground.
This is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily. Thank you for watching.
All right, thanks so much for that report, Sean. Kind of neat to see exactly what's going on. You could see the lake. I think right now they're saying the Sylvan Fire, the top priority incident in the Rocky Mountain region. Moisture assists crews' efforts, but it won't extinguish the blaze that's torched 3,752 acres. You can learn more about that. It's the developing story in today's Vail Daily. But speaking of the Vail Daily, I want to give you a look at the headlines from what made news for Saturday, June 26th. And on the cover, oh yeah, we had the pet show last night, the pet talent show. That was part of Eagle Flight Days. All the kids are watching as Finley, a 2-year-old golden retriever, does some tricks at the Castle Peak Pet Competition for Eagle Flight Days on Friday. So good job, Finley. Looks like you have pretty good form out there on the cover of the Vail Daily. Also, new areas for Vail Resorts. CEO Rob Katz tells investors company will continue to be aggressive on mergers and acquisitions coming out of the pandemic. So that story can be found on A3. And then also on page A2, attracting a crowd. Vail welcomes the return of big tournaments and events. On the cover, you can see the Vail Lacrosse Shootout. That's been known to bring as many as 10,000 people who come to play, coach, watch, and work the event. So you can find out more about that and other big events and how it's affecting businesses on page A2. And in the arts and entertainment section, Hot Summer Nights is the free concert series. This is on page B1. It kicked off on Tuesday. It's going to be going pretty much every Tuesday, except with maybe a few Tuesdays during the Vail Dance Festival, which will be end of July and early August. But you can see who's going to be coming to play and what you can expect to find over at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We had a great time there the other night. And then also in today's paper on page B2, Red, White, and Brews, our little section on what you want to be drinking this summer, selections for sunny days, because even though we're enjoying the rain today, we will return to sunshine. So you can check out some 4 tasty brews for sipping out on a patio. All of this information and more can be found in today's Vail Daily. Pick up your free copy, newspaper dispensers from Eastville, all the way down to Gypsum, or just go online. You can find out the details right at Vail vaildaily.com. You can also sign up for the newsletters, whether it's just the news, whether it's entertainment newsletter or breaking news alerts. You can keep up to date on what's happening with the Sylvan Lake fire, just about 12 miles south of Eagle. But we have Charlie Kennedy standing by. She is down at Eagle. They've got flight days going on. But before we get to that, we want to talk ice skating. Of course, Charlie is a world-class skater. She's one of the instructors at Skating Club Vail, and she's going to let us know about a camp that's coming up. And we've got one of the skaters with you. Hello, ladies.
Hi,
How are
guys.
you today?
Trisha, how
Hi.
are you?
I'm good.
Here with us. Rachel Snyder is our national showcase competitor, and she was born in Vail, moved to LA for a little while, and then moved back to Vail about 6 years ago. Is that right? So she is part of our Skating Club Vail, and she's a showcase competitor. So Rachel, tell us, how long have you been skating for?
I've been skating for about 11 years. I started when I was in kindergarten. And I grew up in Southern California, so it's a big skating community down there. And when I moved up here, it's definitely like a bigger change with a smaller skating community, but it's maintained itself and still just as fun as it used to be.
So tell us, Rachel, what does it mean to you to be a competitor, a national showcase competitor, or just a figure skater in general?
I've always loved like the performing side of anything in life. Doing theater, plays, musicals from a pretty young age, like in elementary school. So just being on that stage and being to portray a character is just really what I do it for. I like making the audience interact and having them laugh or, feel the emotion that you're trying to invoke while you're actually skating.
Yeah, so being a showcase competitor, it's slightly different from your regular figure skating competitions in the sense that it is more theatrical, right? And you do portray different characters. So Rachel's into drama and theatre, like she said, so she gets to do that on the ice, which is amazing. And she portrays all different roles and all different characters, and it's really mind-blowing watching her compete and perform. So tell us, do you have a favorite competition that you've ever competed in around the country?
My favorite competition is probably National Showcase. It's usually what I work all year for. It gets skaters from all around the U.S. to come, and every year it changes like the rink it's at, and it allows you to travel around the U.S., skate at these new rinks that are usually like on the bigger side and they're big arenas, and you're under the spotlights, and you get to see friends that you don't usually see in your local competitions or your state competitions, and reconnect with people who you might have grown up with skating. So it's really fun to just be able to see everyone, and it's always a good time just to watch how everyone skates, even the people you don't know.
So it's a great gathering every year that you get to see your friends. So tell us, what is your favorite, do you have a favorite skating skill? There's many different skills in skating. We jump, we spin, we edge glide, we do kind of called tricks gliding on the ice. So do you have a favorite?
Probably a spread eagle is my favorite. It's basically, it's a gliding trick, like Charlie said.
Yeah.
Where your feet are facing like completely outwards and you go around in like a circle or a line, and it just looks really pretty when it's done right. And if you're going fast, it's super fun. So it's a fun one.
You've got to be really flexible for that.
Yeah.
Right. So Rachel will be doing her senior show this year with us in November at the Skate Club Vail. So you can get details on skateclubvail.com for that show. So you can catch Rachel in her final performance before she hopes to go to college, right? So sad. Rachel's actually one of my students. So I'll be especially sad that you leave us, but it's good that you're going to college, right? So, and then Rachel will be helping us next week. We have a skate camp coming up, so you can catch Rachel there. It's still open to all levels, all ages. We still have spots available. You can go on skateclubvail.com to get details on that. We have half-day camp options, full-day camp options. So Rachel will be helping with the beginner levels, which will be fantastic for them to get to skate with you. So you can get more details online for that. Thanks, Rachel. Do you have any advice for any upcoming figure skaters or just people that are kids interested in starting skating?
Just go for it. Like, that's honestly the best advice I can give. If you think it's something that might be interesting for you, just jump into it, because the younger you start, the more time you have to sort of like build an understanding of it. Grateful for being able to start when I was so young, just because it's something I've grown up with, as both like a fun way to express myself, but also just like an athletic outlet, because I don't do any other sports. So even though it technically is an individual sport, you're still building that sort of team with your family at the rink.
I feel people don't understand quite how athletic the sport is. Do you agree that it's quite an athletic sport?
Yeah.
And so describe to us what the training is like for this on a daily or a weekly basis.
Training for me, I'm usually skating like 3 or 4 times a week, hopefully. Ice up here is pretty limited. When I was living in Southern California, I'd be skating like 5-6 days a week, 2.5 hours a day. But up here, because of the limited ice time, you're trying to find a balance with that and off ice training, which is basically dry land, stretching at home, doing other stuff at home, and just having private lessons, doing group classes, doing camps, and
it's a full commitment.
It
right?
is a full commitment, yeah.
Yeah, on and off the ice, it's a full commitment. The reason why we do a lot of off ice training is it really supports the on ice ability. And like Rachel said, we are quite limited up here for ice time. So we're always looking for sponsors to help us with extra ice, right, Rachel?
Yeah.
So, but thanks so much, Rachel. I hope that we can inspire some kids out there. Trisha, do you have a question?
Oh, well, yeah. You know what? In fact, our chat has a question for you. So we want to know both of your backgrounds. It said that, Charlie, tell us a little bit about yours, because I don't think people realize that you were on Disney on Ice for a long time, what you did over in Europe. Give us a little bit of your background.
That took a turn. So I was born in England and then competed my whole life. Did the British, Welsh, Scottish championships, and then sneakily, when I was at British championships, I had sent an audition video off to America, to Disney on Ice, Failed Entertainment. And during my competition, I actually got the email requesting me to appear for an audition. And then I went behind my coach's back. Don't ever do that, Rachel. And I auditioned at Disney on Ice after they were in town. And then the following week, I got a contract through. So pretty much within the space of a week and a half, my whole life turned around. I had to break the news to my coach that I auditioned at the age of 17, and I was accepted into Disney on Ice and ready to go on tour. But I was at the height of my competitive career, so I was highly advised to stick around and not go yet to professional skating. But I did what I wanted to do, and off I went. And I was like Rachel, I loved competing, but I lived for the performance of it. And that's why it's really special when you get a student that just performs the way you love to perform. So I love working with Rachel, and I highly encourage people to go professional and go on tour. You get to travel the whole world and get paid for it. So you see the world.
Yeah.
You wake up every day and you get paid for it. And it is really hard and quite brutal on your body, which is why I've had hip surgery and knee surgery and stuff. So we try as coaches now to really take care of our students with supporting their off-ice training and their dry land training and their stretching and all the surrounding curricula, just to protect their bodies and hope that they don't be crippled at 30 years old. So.
Yeah. And then Rachel, you said that you were out in LA, a big skating scene out there. Were your parents skaters, or how did you choose this over soccer or ballet? How did you get into it?
So neither of my parents ever touched the ice. I don't think. My mom did field hockey, but that's not the ice, that's grass. But it started when I was in kindergarten. My friend, for her birthday, she had just very recently started skating. So me, her, and our other friend went to a rink and we skated around, and I was like, oh man, this is really fun. I'm kind of good at this. And the first thing I fell in love with skating was going fast, and just racing my friends and stuff. That wasn't the first time I'd ever skated. The first time I skated was actually at Beaver Creek on the outdoor rink.
Oh my goodness.
And I was 2.
Wow.
I'm crying in all of the pictures. But I redeemed myself back in kindergarten. And I talked to her coach, and that's just when I started, and it instantly fell in love with it. I originally did not like the dressing up part of it. I hated makeup, I hated the sparkly dresses. But now I will admit I do love them. It's like I said, it's all part of that character, and then just putting on a show,
Yeah. And she still loves to go fast. She flies into her jumps. She's such a strong, powerful skater. It's amazing. So that just shows your strength, on and off the ice. You also were a rock climber, right?
I was, yeah, for a brief period of time. I did climb with the gym in Eagle, originally at the VAC. But yeah, it was fun. It was really hard for me to be able to give my all to climbing because, height of that competitive season for me was in the winter, which is when like height of my skating season is. And so I had to give it up, but I'm hoping to get back into it soon because I did notice like it made me a stronger skater. And I think that's what's so important about any sport is just being well rounded and being able to balance your athleticism with hobbies in life because it really proves
So
everything.
true. Such good advice. So true, Rachel.
All right.
Thank you so much for
Okay,
joining
well,
us.
thank you, ladies.
Thanks,
Bye.
Trisha.
Okay, thanks, ladies. Good luck to Rachel, and good luck on getting the kids at the camp. Skating camp happening next week, so you can go to the website to find some more details. All right, Emma, what are we doing next?
Let's go check in with Kevin.
All right, let's go check in with Kevin Magner. He is with Squash Blossom, telling us about a trunk show that they're having coming up next week. We're here at Squash Blossom in Vail Village. Joining us now, we have Kevin Magner. He's the owner here with his wife Hillary, and I love your jewelry gallery. It's so fun to come in here and just have conversations with you guys, learn a little bit about the history of the products that you have and some of the relationships that you have with a lot of artists you work with.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we love doing it. We are all about community and bringing in artists that really connect with us, and we want to share with people who come to Vail.
Yeah, and you have artists that are near and far. The one we're going to talk about today isn't too far away.
Right over the
Basalt.
hill, right?
Yeah, so tell us about Sarah Graham.
Sarah works in 18 karat gold, and the black you see is blackened chrome cobalt, which is very difficult to work with, but she does an amazing job. And the black next to the yellow gold really pops. I think it's beautiful. Everything's very nature inspired. Things that she sees on trips around the West really is what she designs her pieces at. From aspen trees to Arches National Park, or even a bark in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
She has designed jewelry based on all these things.
Well, and just seeing kind of the organic form that she does with this, that is just gorgeous.
And she's such a sweetheart. She's so knowledgeable, but fun to work with, and can really build a collection for you. And we're going to be lucky enough to have her here on July 1st and 2nd in the store.
Okay, yeah, and just even working with the colored stones and just finding something that's a really unique piece, and to be able to meet the artist, that's what's so special too, because you're always going to have the piece, and then you're also always going to have the memory of connecting with Sarah and the trip to Vail.
Right, it creates that story that you can take home with you from Vail.
And some of these pieces, this is just gorgeous, and it fits really well too.
Right, obviously this looks very much like a aspen tree with the
Yeah,
black
kind of
behind on the
the
underlaid.
bark. Awesome. And the necklace that I'm wearing, that's fun too.
Right, again,
The black.
right, again, kind of a tree wood feel, but even though it's very durable, beautiful metal.
And it feels very comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's a thing too. You want to be comfortable in what you're wearing. All right, so Sarah Graham will be here July 1st and 2nd at Squash Blossom. I like what you're wearing. You kind of harken back to how Squash Blossom got its start. A lot of that turquoise around the Southwest and beyond.
We do have precious jewelry now, but the store was traditionally Native American trading post, so we're trying to keep that alive and really procure high quality turquoise. I love this piece. This is Northern Lights turquoise. It's mint green is kind of its telltale sign. These are huge pieces. This is a Red Mountain. I love this ring.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite men's ring.
Oh, cool.
And
Okay,
then with
the bolo.
wedding season coming up, the bolo ties are always popular for men.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a regular tie or a bow tie. You can check out the bolo tie, especially being up here in the mountains in the West.
Yeah, all this stuff is in our backyard, which I love about it.
I love the stories and how really no two pieces are alike.
Right,
Either.
right.
Okay, well, what are your hours typically at Squash Blossom?
We are 10 to 7, and then a little bit, make an hour shorter on Sundays, but 10 to 7.
Okay, all right, and they're right across from Sweet Basil in the heart of Vail Village. All right, it's gonna be great to see Sarah Graham here, local almost from Carbondale area, giving us some details on that great trunk show over at Squash Blossom. Denver seeing 61 degrees right now, 54 for Eagle, and we're seeing 50 for Vail, 52 for Everett's, Avon, 50 degrees. We are seeing some cloud cover as well as a lot of moisture that'll be in our area today, but it's so well needed. I think people can't complain about the rain because fire danger and just how dry it was, how hot it was. Temperature is going to be a lot cooler today. This weather report is brought to you by Carrots. And Carrots, they're going to have an awesome trunk show. We will have Carolyn Tyler returning. She'll be here July 2nd through the 6th. Stop by. She just creates some amazing jewelry with a 22 karat gold and some of those awesome gems. So she'll be here in just a few days, July 2nd through the 6th. But for today, we're going to see temperatures right around the 60s, upper 50s. If it's going to be raining, it'll be a little cooler during that time period. If it dries out, temperatures will inch up a few degrees. Down valley, it'll be a bit warmer as well. And then overnight, our temperatures will be back down into the 40s. And then the next couple of days, Sunday, we'll see a little bit more sunshine than we did today, but still a chance of showers. So just always keep that in mind. Bring the umbrella, just like Brazzo did today, and you should be fine. You can always hike in light rain. You just want to watch out for lightning. That's the big danger factor here. But that's a look at your weather. We're going to take it back up to Brazzo. Is he standing by? Okay, Brazzo. Looks like you found some coffee.
Yeah,
I know you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
sniffed out the
hiding from the
coffee.
rain.
Oh, is it raining right now?
Lightly. No. Same thing. Just drizzling. Just looking through the window. It's just drizzling lightly. No, nothing to worry about. But yeah, I'm about to get some coffee. I'm checking the Vail Daily.
Yeah.
Enjoying the daily, listening and learning about ice skating. I never done that in my life. I would look like a deer. Like deer in roller
I know.
skates.
Wasn't that cool that Rachel got her start? She said the first time she ever tried ice skating was on the little ice rink at Beaver Creek. So see,
awesome.
your daughter,
awesome.
she could turn into an ice skater if you just take her over there when she's old enough.
I'm gonna start her jump. Snowboarding, everything.
Okay.
I have no choice.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll check in with you. We'll let you get your coffee, and then we're going to take it down valley. We have Charlie standing by once again, and now she's going to be talking about Eagle Flight Days, what's happening there with their all-day celebration that they have going on. Such a big tradition here in the area. They're going to have their parade at 10 p.m., and then a ton of live music all throughout the day and well into the evening. This is down at Eagletown Park. That's where she's standing by right now, and we're going to check in with her. Hey, Charlie, are you ready? Hi. I see you've got the stage behind you, the Centennial Stage.
Yeah, the Centennial Stage here at Eagletown Park. This is where the Flight Days is taking place, and the sun is coming out, which is gorgeous, although we are supposed to expect some showers in the next hour or so beginning, but we'll take it. We'll take a bit of sunshine. It's definitely cooler, but so they're just setting up. We've got a pancake breakfast over here, and it's starting to get busy. There's a mini donuts van, and there's a couple of tents set up for
Whoops. I can't hear you. I heard mini donuts. That perked up my ears. All right, we're going to try to get Charlie's audio back. But yeah, Eagle Flight Day is going on. There's a 5K that's happening this morning also. And then that parade at 10 p.m. That's going to be fun. The hometown parade, that sort of thing. So, all right, we're going to try Charlie back. Okay.
Sharing about Eagle Flight Days.
All right. Well, a few more things happening with Eagle Flight Days. They're going to have some pretty awesome bands. And we have the 101st band that's coming in from, it's the Colorado National Guard. It's the Colorado Army Guard. So they're going to be playing today. And they've got several sections of their band. So they have their whole band, but then they have their Dixieland division. They've got their country division, Rock of Ages. So the Rock of Ages will be playing at 2 p.m. Then at 3:15 will be the Dixieland Comes Alive version of their band. And then American Country will be at 4:30. And then, so I think she's going to be checking in with one of their performers later on. But this is going to be great. It's going to be a full day of music. And then after the 101st Army Band, we'll be having music by the Altitones. And then the Evolution will close out the day. They'll start at 8:30. So, wow, if you can last that long, bring your lawn chair, bring your snacks, or you can just have some mini donuts. Start your day with the pancake breakfast that's going on right now. And then the 5K is already started. It started at 7 a.m. this morning, bright and early. And then, yeah, they just started the pancake breakfast about 15 minutes ago. And that'll be going for, about an hour, hour and a half. So you still have some time to get down to Eagle if you want to take part in this. And she said she was seeing a little bit of sunshine. That's the thing. Our weather can change so differently between up valley and down valley elevations as well. But we got a weather for you next. Do you want to do that now, Emma?
Yeah.
Okay, this weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. We were just, Ty Diaz was just over there buying some new clothes. He was telling me all about it yesterday. Banana Republic has some good sales right now. But we're going to see showers and possibly a thunderstorm mainly before 2 p.m. and then showers and thunderstorms likely after 2 p.m. So it's you're just going to see it pretty much all throughout the day. The highs right around the 60s, and then winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. So the wind could be a factor today. Chance of precipitation is 80%. And then tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly before midnight, and then mostly cloudy with a low in the 40s. And the next couple of days, we're going to see Sunday, slight chance of showers, and then Monday, slight chance of showers, about 50% chance for your Monday. Well, let's take it back down to Charlie, see if we can hear her now. She's standing by with the Eagle Flight Days at the Eagletown Park. Hello, Charlie. Who do we have with you now? Oh, I can't hear you. Shoot. Oh, technology. What a bugger. Okay. Okay. All right. Emma's telling me we're going to check in with Bravo Vail. We're going to get some audio from Charlie down in Eagle. But Bravo Vail just kicked off on Thursday. They have the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra here this year because the Academy of St. Martin's in the Field, they were not able to travel because of COVID, of course, and the pandemic restrictions. But, I'm getting word from Emma. We're going to go back down to Charlie. Let's check it out. Hey, Charlie, can you hear me now?
Hi, Trisha. We can hear you. Hopefully,
Okay.
you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you guys. Take it away.
Wonderful. We're here on the stage, the Centennial stage here at Eagletown Park for the Flight Days. And with me, I have Commander Mercy, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the 101st Army Band, which is a unit of the Colorado Army National Guard. It's now in its 80th year.
That's right.
Which is amazing. And so the band consists of 35 citizen soldiers.
Yes.
And they're all different occupations, right? From waiters to bartenders to teachers, computer programmers. So tell us a little bit about the band and what your mission is here.
Well, our mission throughout Colorado is to spread the word of functions in Colorado for the National Guard. Our motto is honoring all who serve. So as we travel through the state, we recognize the veterans, the other people that are currently serving, and then also first responders. That's a big piece of what we do.
I just love it. It's amazing. And so, like we said, it's the 80th year that you guys are doing this. And so, can you tell us what genre of music do you play when you play in your performances?
We have quite a variety of musical groups. Our group breaks down into 4 smaller groups. We also have a rock band and a country band and a traditional jazz band. All of those groups are going to be performing today on the Centennial stage starting at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So our full group can play full concert band music, anything from Sousa up to pop music.
Oh, wow.
The band will be marching in the parade this morning for Eagle Flight Day. So it's a very versatile group, many, many talented musicians.
too.
Yes.
And do you have another performance later on this evening?
No, that'll be our conclusion for today. We are so excited to be able to celebrate here Eagle Flight Days.
And so you mentioned that this was the end of your tour, so you've been touring Colorado. Can you tell us a little bit about where you've been and what you guys did on that tour?
Yes, every year we spend about 10 days traveling around Colorado and visiting different communities and sending the Colorado Guard message to our communities. We started this year on the western slope, so we played in Dillon and we played in Gunnison, we played in Glenwood Springs, we played in Lake City. We love coming to the western side of the mountains because there's so many beautiful communities and the audiences are always wonderful.
That's amazing. And do you guys get together much to perform and rehearse, you know, because it sounds like everybody's from all different places. So how do you get together and how often does that happen?
That's our 1 week in a month role as National Guard soldiers. So 1 week in a month we get together, and that's where we put together our tour music, and we do that during the year, and then we come to summer and we start taking it on the road.
That's really neat. And so we can catch a performance today at 2 o'clock, which I'm really excited about. And so this year, the band, the participation is great. It's a great reflection of this year's Flight Day theme, which is a salute to the veterans and first responders. So it's fantastic. And so here in Eagle this weekend, what activities does the band have you doing? You've got the parade, you've got your performance. Will you be catching some pancakes?
Oh, yes.
At the pancake breakfast?
Last night when the concert band played here on the stage, I was looking around. I said, man, the Eagle really does it up for this Flight Days. There's so many great activities going on.
Yeah.
So when we get a moment, we're going to be touring all of the different tents and exhibits here. So
that's awesome. Well, we're certainly excited to have you guys here. And so if somebody is interested in the Guard and how they can join, tell us a bit how they can get in touch with you and find out that information.
Well, the easiest way is and that's an easy way. You can always internet search Colorado National Guard. I was looking, there's a Colorado National Guard recruiter in Gypsum. So right here in this area, easy to find and ask questions. If you find us around this weekend here in Eagle, just come up and talk to us. We'll at least get you going in the right direction, and we'd love to answer any questions you have.
All right, wonderful. So you are 35 members to the band, citizen soldiers. So are you ever open to expanding that, or is it strict 35 and there's sort of a wait list or an audition process? How does it work?
We do have limits on how many people can be in the band, but we always have room for more.
You do?
Yes.
That's lovely. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much. It's been wonderful to talk to you this
Great
morning.
to talk to you.
And hopefully we can get out and catch you, and rain or shine, you'll be playing.
Oh,
here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
We had a few sprinkles last night, but we kept going, and it's still just great. It's wonderful to play here.
All right. Thanks, Russ. That was so awesome. And it's so neat that they have so many different styles of music. And Russ, what's your favorite? Dixieland or the rock band?
You know, I don't know if I have a favorite. Anytime our music gets to salute our service members, I think every one of those groups has a song that specifically speaks to those service members. And I think that's probably my favorite thing that happens.
Oh, well, thank you so much for your service and everything you do. And what a fun way to just, to honor those who have served and really to have some fun, not just doing the serious side of the Colorado National Guard, but just showing your talents as well. So we can't wait to see that music today. So like they mentioned, 2 p.m. is when it's going to start for the Rock of Ages, the rock band. And then at 3:15, we'll have Dixieland Comes Alive. And then at 4:30, the American Country with the 101st Army Band will be taking the stage right at Centennial Stage in Eagletown Park. I love the fact that they were playing in uniform too. That was pretty cool. All right, we want to remind you to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get all the little alerts about when we're coming on, and participate in our chat. We want to see what you have to say. Hello, Trish Martin. Thank thank you. Yes, we know that sound was a little low on that video. We're going to try to up that. But thank you. Thanks so much, Trish Martin, for watching. Rodney Travis is watching from Charleston, South Carolina. Good to hear from you, Rodney. We always want to know what you're thinking, what you're doing. So make sure you subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, sign up for the alerts. And if you do want to chat with us during the live show. So we're live 7 to 8:30-ish, maybe a little bit longer on some days, Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you're trying to chat when we're live. Now, you can always watch us on demand, and you can do that through Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and YouTube and Facebook. But you won't be able to chat with us at that point because we've already left the station at that point. But we want to hear from you. We want to see what you're doing. So if you have some fun pictures of your pets, some videos, what are your kids doing? You got a fun day out on the lake. Maybe you're heading down to Eagletown Park. Show us the parade. Send us your videos. We're looking for a minute or less. We're looking for something with rights-free music. So something that we won't get in trouble playing. We can't play popular rock songs or anything. But we could always probably maybe show your video, just not put the audio up if we think it's that fantastic. But be a part of our show. We want to be your concierge for what's going on in the Vail Valley, but we want to hear from you on what you'd like to see on Vail Daily Live. We've got a lot more of the show. We got to head back up to Brazos. Charlie will have more interviews, so stay with Vail Daily Live. Don't go anywhere. All right, that was really cool. That Pearl Zumi, all that savings you can find at the outlet at Silverthorne. Thank you, Meredith, for putting together that cool video with the drone footage. Yeah, so Meredith got into mountain biking quite a bit more during the pandemic. Her dad's a super big mountain biker, so he got her out there on the trails. But if you want to save, head on over to the outlet at Silverthorne, exit 205. They have couple of villages, the Blue Village, the Green Village, Red Village, all with different stores. So if you need some mountain biking gear, I love those shorts she was wearing too. I might have to grab myself a pair of those. But that's what's going on with the outlets at Silverthorne. We've got weather coming up. We have Brazos coming up, talking to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company. Are we having him do the weather, Emma?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, let's take it outside. Let's take it out to Brazos. He's up at Beaver Creek.
Well,
Hello.
we are at the coffee shop right now, checking the weather, switching spots, drinking some coffee. Weather still remains the same. You know, it cleared up a little bit. You know, we're still here at the Vail Coffee Company enjoying a cup of coffee. You want me to go just weather, or you want me to start talking with Chris? We're ready here.
You know what? Let's. But you talk to Chris first, then you give us the weather, okay?
All right, let's switch faces so they don't see our air pieces. What do you think?
No, see, no.
Fighter, right? He knows how to do that stuff.
We just move it around. Yeah, we go to some slips. Well, I'm having this amazing escalator blend. Then it's just, I hope you could smell it. It's just fantastic. Really good coffee. And we are here with Chris Pryor, good friend, local, great coffee. But we were just talking about the importance or kind of the differentiator, the competitive advantage of Vail Coffee Company and Tea because they roast at altitude.
We do. And we've actually been roasting at altitude for over 20 years and have the ability to really dial in where that lack of oxygen is benefiting our beans. We had a coffee company in San Diego that brought in the same beans we had, and we did a little test to see how they were roasted at San Diego altitude versus ours, and then taste test them, and we think ours came out better. We know ours came out better.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a number of beans we bring in from throughout the world. So right now I'm drinking Sumatran. We have Papua New Guinea. We have Colombian. We have Costa Rican. We have our Ethiopians, phenomenal. All throughout the world, they come right here to Minturn, and that's where our roastery is. And we produce all the beans that we sell here in the coffee shop.
Yeah, the levels of acidity, they are just perfect. I'm a coffee guy. I love coffee. I used to have a coffee shop. I learned all these things. I talked with Chris, where he was used to buy certain areas of the mountain for quality because the sand, the humidity, the altitude always affect. So all these little details, if you're a connoisseur of coffee, or not that I'm claiming that I am, but if you're looking for quality, Bell Mountain Coffee and Tea definitely nailed it. And I have a tagline for you.
Oh, yeah.
Roasted at altitude, brew it with attitude.
Ooh. I'll swing that like Christian.
That
sounds like a t-shirt.
Yeah. So we have Lucia here, Maria also working. Welcoming environment. Come and get a cup of coffee and check beautiful Beaver Creek. The other day I have a smoothie because I have two coffees.
We have smoothies that are all natural, and if you can see up there on the right two shelves, we've got some nice additions where tequila, rum, whiskey, all those go great in coffees as well as our smoothies. And then there's a consideration too that on a day like today, where God we need this rain, thank God for it. But a warm cup of coffee just makes the day that much better.
For sure. Trisha, you want me to bring you a cup of coffee?
Yeah. Bring me a chai tea. That's what I'd like today.
So we have relationships with all of our farmers, especially in South America, where we know how they're not only being supported, but what they're doing with the beans from the point at which they're planting, being environmentally friendly and sustainable, all the way to where we receive them here in Minturn and then roast them to bring into the shop. So these photos, our owners have been out and traveled the world to make sure that our teas and our coffees and everything
that's the
we're
other
doing
piece
is
too.
the right way.
That's the other piece. They have amazing teas from all over the world. My wife is a tea drinker, and we have a bunch of your oolongs. What is the orange one? The rooibos, the African rooibos.
So we have the chai rooibos here, as well as the cold comfort, which are non-caffeinated, so you still get a great tea flavor. And then we have 10 other teas that we package them on demand or as we need them, and then people can have a choice of tea or coffee or smoothies or alcohol or orange juice, and all organic and freshly made.
All righty. So come and visit Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company here at Beaver Creek, right in between the escalators, right before Centennial. And say hi to Chris, say hi to Maria, Lucia, and La Pinta and La Santa Maria. No, that's a different story. All right. So come and visit us, and back to you, Trish.
Okay, hey, cheers, guys. Thanks, Chris, for giving us the details. And yeah, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, they do a lot for us, for their providers to make sure things are sustainably sourced and all that. So stop by, say hi to Chris and the gang there, or their other location, the original location, the roastery, is on your way to Minturn. Right before you get to the town of Minturn, it's on the left-hand side, kind of across from Grouse Trail, Meadow Mountains. If you're going to do a little hiking and get rained out, stop by there and have a nice little chat with their crew. All right, we're going to take it to a break. When we come back, we have Charlie standing by. She's going to hopefully get some pancakes at the pancake breakfast that's happening for Eagle Flight Days.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
We are back. I want to let you know what's happening out on the rivers. And boy, the rivers were getting low, but the rain is really going to help the Eagle River in particular. The Colorado River is actually dam controlled, so they can control the amount of flow. But the Eagle River is just Mother Nature, and it was getting a little low out there. But according to John Packer, he is with Fly Fishing Outfitters, are locally Orvis endorsed and locally owned since 1992, right here in Avon. But he was telling me that the flows, they've been dropping really quickly, so we don't have that runoff really happening as much yet. And the caddis, the pale morning duns, and yellow Sally stoneflies are hatching throughout the day, starting in the mid mornings. So they're flying with dry droppers, and nymphs right now. And then they're also using for the Eagle River the tan elk hair caddis and the tan caddis pupa, as well as PMXs, beadhead, peasant tails, hair ears, tan tungsten, translucent caddis pupa, and tan X caddis. Now on the Colorado River, the flows in the Colorado are on the rise as water is finally being released upstream of Kremling. The temperatures have also become much more favorable for insect hatches because they were pretty warm. So now it's a little more normal for June. So caddis and pale morning duns are going to be the top water bugs of choice out there on the Colorado River. They can also take you out on the Roaring Fork River, the Frying Pan River. So if you want to learn more, check in with the pros over at Fly Fishing Outfitters. They can do float trips, they can do wade trips, they can take you and your kids. You can get lessons as well. So stop by. They're located in Avon, right next to Agave. But Charlie is standing by. She is down by the pancake breakfast, and I think she may be getting some pancakes. Tell us what's going on, Charlie. Uh-oh, it's frozen. Okay, we'll see if we can get that back.
Okay, we're good.
I can hear him now. Here we are.
Perfect. I'm here with Paul Steinfort, who is a member of the Eagle Lions Club. We're here at the pancake breakfast, and he's going to show us and tell us a little bit about what you do today.
Well, the pancake breakfast is something that the Lions have been doing since probably the 50s. Used to set up on Main Street down here on Broadway, pull out the tables, bring out the grills, and serve pancakes. So it's a mainstay of flight days, so people usually expect it.
They do.
We weren't able to do it last year, of course. But we're having a pretty good crowd yet this morning. This is one of our 2 primary fundraisers. So, we put money into eyeglasses for needy kids and scholarships and vision screening and a whole list of other things.
That's so lovely. So all the money goes back into the community from today.
As a service club, we are required to put anything we get from the community into the community.
That's just
Administrative costs don't come out of that.
Fabulous. Get some pancakes. Yeah. We're here with the Vail Daily Live. Okay. What's your favorite pancake?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk. So we have just a little bit of vanilla. We have the.
Awesome.
We're streaming with the Vail Daily.
All right. And so you can get pancakes for $5 for the children, and how much is it? $8 for the adults. So come on down, Eagletown Park, grab a pancake.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks so much.
Okay, Charlie, you have to get some pancakes. Tyler. Hey. All right, a little craziness going on in the kitchen back there. Okay, all right, they're out. Okay, Charlie standing by, having some fun out at the pancake breakfast. The Lions Club are putting this on. $5 gets you a plate of pancakes. You can't beat that for breakfast. And you can fuel up before you go join the parade and all the activities that are happening down in Eagle today at Eagletown Park. That parade will be on Broadway starting at 10 a.m. So that's a look at the few things going on in Eagle. We need to do weather, right, Emma? All right, let's give you some details on the weather for today. Eagle 54 degrees right now, Vail 50, Edwards 54, Avon 50 degrees right now as well. This weather report is brought to you by Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches since 1897. They're located right there in Solaris. Stop by. They've got a beautiful Paul Morelli trunk show going on soon. So get the more details about that. But what we're going to see today with the weather is we're going to have some cloud cover. Of course, we're going to have a high chance of rain, and our temperature will be right around the upper 60s for today. And then we'll see temperatures back down to the 40s overnight. And according to the National Weather Service, it looks like our highest chance for rain will be, if I look at their little chart here, probably between about 2 o'clock and tapering off at about 7. So about an 80% chance of rain, or actually 11 o'clock. And then it's going to just decrease after that. But I say put the rain jacket in the car, put the umbrella in the car, still just go to the hiking trail. Go what you're going to do. Go stop by the Edwards Corner Market today. That'll be going on. So there's still plenty of things you can do. Even go to Bravo tonight. Just maybe pay for lawn seats, pay for pavilion seats. So you've got that covering of the rooftop so you can still enjoy the show. Joshua Bell is playing tonight. Once again, a violinist, world class. So we're really excited to have him around. But Brazzo, or is that what it said? Emma gives me these little notes, but if she puts it behind the camera, I can't see what it says. So we're going to go to Brazzo. He's standing by outside. Oh, we're talking hiking with Sharon Dale. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm here with Sharon Dale. Awesome. So we're here with Sharon Dale inside of the office of Beaver Creek. What is the name of this office?
The Summer Adventure Center.
The Summer Adventure Center, right next to Chris. So it was not a big hike for me, just across the street. So we are looking at the map. I'm learning a lot about how you can enjoy the mountain and be respectful with wilderness and the Beaver Lake, which I'm ashamed to say that I've never been in 20 years, but I'm going for sure.
For sure, because it's probably the most popular hike we have. Definitely not the easiest, but it's probably one of our most popular ones to go to. We have several ways to go. You can hire a guide, which will make it a lot easier. Plus, we give you pacing information, how to do uphill information. Just make it easier for yourself. You can also do it by yourself. You've got 3.5 miles this way, or you can purchase a lift ticket and then ride across on the Royal Elk Trail, which makes it a little bit less. My favorite way to go is our Hike and Wine series, where we drive up to Beano's, and then it's 1.5 miles to Beaver Lake and back, and then we do wine tasting at Beano's. So that's our most favorite way to go.
I like that way for sure. What is it? I see a lot of little papers there, little post-its, which says elk migration.
So yeah, we have this area of the mountain right now is closed due to the elk calving. By July 1st, they're strong enough that they've moved up into the high country. So that's going on here pretty soon. But so that we don't disturb the moms, they've given birth usually somewhere in McCoy. And so moms come down and feed, so we don't disturb them. We keep that area closed till July 1.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, that's a great to know. Learn from nature, have a full-on experience, being hands-on, right in the middle of it, and share the space with the wilderness, and be of course respectful for it. I was asking Trish about, as you know, I ran this group of kids, and we were just gonna we have 60 kids, and we're just gonna grab them all, give them a backpack, and off we go. Am I in the right track?
Um, no, because we try to practice leave no trace ethics. Easy to find, leavenotrace.org. But anyway, if when you're going into the wilderness boundary sits about here. You want to only have 15 heartbeats in a group, and you want to be separated by that. So heartbeats include dogs, horses, llamas, people, whatever. However, 15 is a max per group.
All right. I love what you said. Well, I'm from Peru, so we have llamas.
Yes.
And I love horses. Ken Hovey was here the other day at the Beaver Creek stables and talking about, can you make it in a horseback?
So you can, yeah. Those stables do a lunch trip up to Beaver Lake and back. So yeah.
What an amazing experience, just going with your family, walk, hike, visit Mother Nature, being part of it, or do it on a horseback. Yeah. What a fantastic thing. What is your other most popular
people come to the mountains and they can't breathe. So they often ask, where's your easiest trail? And so I usually send them on Village Loop to Aspen Glade, over across alleys and back down the Overlook Trail. And they come back in and say, oh my God, that was fantastic. Now what else can I do? And then I say, let's hire a guide so you can learn how to go uphill and not kill your lungs.
Gotcha. And I also heard, sorry, I'm just being very curious because I never experienced this and I'm really excited. I'm a father of 3. I have a baby. Can I carry my baby? So I should probably do the little easy
You should probably go a little easier if you're going to carry a baby.
Gotcha. And what about the 5 senses?
That's our favorite for little tiny guys.
Okay.
So it's a mile and it goes up to Flood's fishing ponds, which they of course love to death. Go pick up a fishing rod down in Walmart, get your license down there, and then you can go fishing.
And these why it's called 5 senses.
So you use so hiking's not just about the exercise. You use your senses to learn about what's around you. And there's little signs along that trail that just tell you about how to use your eyes, how to use your nose, how to use your mouth, or not.
Or not. Yeah, you don't want to eat something that is
exactly.
Not. Yeah.
Yes, because we have a lot of red berries and some of them are really awful. So you want to be sure.
Especially in the summer, you don't eat yellow snow, right?
Exactly.
All right. So, Trish, you have any questions for us? You want to know anything about hiking here, or you've been done? You're big in the cross country uphill skiing, right?
Oh yeah. You know what? What I love to do, Sharon, is go up the Overlook Trail, and then I like to take the gondola down because it's a little harder on my knees. So I'm one of those weird uphillers that I go for the workout. I know a lot of people like to save their legs and take the gondola up, but I think that's awesome. And what's nice is that the last download is at 5. We found that out when we thought it was at 4:30. And we were racing up. So it's nice that you can still download at 5 p.m.
Yep. It's probably another one of, I'm with you, 120 days with 40 years of skiing, the knees are a little worn out. So I prefer to go uphill and ride the gondola down. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then are they, you mentioned the elk calving and everything. So July 1 is when we'll see the majority of all the trails open again.
Yep,
correct?
Exactly. Yep, July 1st, everything is open, which really makes a nice track over to Batcher Gulch.
Yeah.
Especially biking.
Yeah, and then what time are those the wine tours where we have the Beano's experience as well? That's such a cool experience.
It really is. So we leave here at 1:30 and we'll drive you up to Beano's. And then we take 2 hours to go 1.5 miles and back, back to the Beano's deck. And then you have a really nice charcuterie board that he's paired with some wines. The sommelier usually comes out and tells you about all the wines. So it ends with a little sweet dessert and a little sparkling something.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It really is. It's probably my favorite thing.
Beano at Beano's.
At Beano's, exactly.
That's fantastic. That's very cool.
That's perfect.
So come and visit.
And so Beaver Lake is included in that. That's where you go up the 1.5 miles up?
Yes, a mile and a half to Beaver Lake. Easiest way to get there. And then to end with wine. Hello.
Definitely. Let's sign up for that one, Brazzo. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
man.
Thank you. And then Sharon, would you recommend reservations, especially as we go into the busy holiday week?
Yes, actually, good idea to do reservations. We actually require 24 hours in advance. We got to let Beanos know. We got to get the guides in here and stuff. So yeah, 24 hours minimum in advance. We are starting to get busy. It's really nice to see after last year not being able to hike or
Yeah.
guide at least. So yeah.
Sharon, one more question. Do you have hiking poles if we wanted to use them or no?
So this summer, we're not loaning them out like we have in the past. If you're part of our guided hikes, we give you hiking poles. We give you rain gear. We've got day packs. We can make a lunch for you to take. So yeah, the guided option really does pay off.
Okay, yeah, you take care of us.
We sure do.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Sharon Dale with the Beaver Creek Hiking Center. Check out their great array of hikes. And it's so neat to go with a guide because you get to such extra information. They're so knowledgeable. But we're going to take it down to Charlie. She's standing by in Eagle for the Eagle Flight Days. And Charlie, plenty of sunshine down there. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It's definitely warming up for sure. It was a little cooler this morning, but I'm enjoying this sunshine. It is supposed to rain later on today, so I'm going to bring you a weather report. Okay, I'll bring you a weather report brought by Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches, and currently we're looking at around 54 here in Eagle, Edwards 52, Avon 50, Vail 50. It was a slightly cooler start to the morning for sure, but it's warming up a little bit now. Too. So I definitely bring a jacket. Don't let the rain steer you away from the Eagle Flight Days. You know, the band is going to be playing at 2 o'clock on the stage. They'll be covered, so that's good. But rain or shine, they'll be playing. So bring your jacket, come on down, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the pancakes. And we've got highs of the upper 60s, lows of 40s for the rest of today. And then your outlook for the week, a little cloudy through the week. And Thursday, though, looks good. Looks like a sunshiny day on Thursday. And Tuesday and Wednesday, a little rain. So a bit of a mixture throughout the week. But we certainly need this rain for the fires. So we'll take it. We'll take it as a positive.
Yeah, definitely. I think we will too.
Yeah, and so let's check in with the Bravo Music Festival. Let's head back to them.
Okay.
We're good.
We're in the 34th season of Bravo Vail Music Festival. Joining us now, we have Anne-Marie McDermott, and she is with Bravo Vail. She's the artistic director. And Anne-Marie, we're so glad to have you guys back for your 34th season. Last year, your 33rd, you guys pulled it off. It looked a little different, but so did everything else in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so wonderful to have things really back to a full schedule.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. And we felt it was kind of miraculous what we were able to do last summer and so deeply meaningful. But this season, the word I'd use for it is exhilarating, because we're back. We have the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, the Philadelphia Orchestra, the New York Philharmonic. We have our chamber music series. We have all sorts of free community concerts throughout the valley. We have a bunch of education events. And we're just so thrilled. We've all missed live music so much, and we need it in our lives. You know, and one of the series that we're presenting this summer, I'm particularly excited about. It's called Immersive Experiences. We were able to do this series last summer amazingly. The idea with this series is for patrons who want to take a deeper dive into a certain body of work of one composer. So last summer, it was the Beethoven Complete Violin and Piano Sonatas. And this is a 3-concert series that will happen on July 29, 30, and 31 at the Edwards Interfaith Chapel. And it's going to feature a remarkable young string quartet, the Escher String Quartet. They're going to be playing all 6 Bartók string quartets. And then the 3rd concert on the series, I will join them for Bartók's fabulous piano quintet. And it's an opportunity for audiences who want to learn more about this music and who want to experience the musicians really talking about their process with this repertoire. And it's intimate, it's very exciting, and it's a little more intense So I'm very excited about it.
Well, and that's what's so nice, to have that educational component and
Yes.
to really give people that deeper dive into the music.
Absolutely, because now not everybody will want to do that, but there are a lot of people who really do, who just want to take on a 3-night series and really, when you experience something like this 3 nights in a row, you come out the other side with such a greater understanding of this music, and that's really fun.
Yeah, and have a different venue. You know, you're here at the J.
Yes.
Ford Amphitheater, you're doing the chamber music at the Vail, different venues throughout, and then also adding the Edwards Interfaith Chapel.
Adding the Edwards Interfaith Chapel, and I just have to mention something we're so excited about. Bravo Vail Music Festival has a new app.
All right.
It's so cool, and you can get it at Google Play or Apple Play. It's Bravo Vail Music Festival, and it's filled with all of the programs, all of the artists, all the dates of the concerts, but also you can experience like a brief synopsis of a concert, or you have the opportunity of digging deeper actually and learning a lot more about the repertoire and the artists if you want to. You know, we also have all of this on our website, of course, which is bravovail.org. But check out the app. We're feeling kind of cool about it.
All right. Well, we're so excited you guys are back, you know, at full capacity, and thanks for all you do. I mean, music, it just fills the soul.
Well, that is gorgeously worded, and thank you. We love what we do. And
I know. It shows.
Yes.
It shows,
Thank you.
Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
All right. Anne-Marie McDermott with Bravo Vail. Oh, it's so much fun talking to Anne-Marie, and she is so excited about having the season back to pretty much normal out there. She said she's going to be giving a lot of hugs this season after last year, and it was amazing what they were able to do last year. They had the little tiny music box. It was a trailer that could bring the grand piano and bring a couple performers. They would just prop it out at a cul-de-sac, at a parking lot, and they were bringing music to the masses that way. So pretty cool. But want to go up to Brazzo. Speaking of music, we have the fabulous Femmes with us, and they're going to be playing on Sunset Live Sunday night. Ladies, oh, I love the outfits. How are you today? Oh, we can't hear them. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. We got to try to get them back. We can't hear their audio. Okay. All right, can we try it again? I'm not hearing them. All right. Well, hey, in the meantime, I'm going to give you a look at what's happening with Beaver Creek's activities. So they're up at Beaver Creek right now. And for your Saturday, don't forget about the silent disco. So Beaver Creek has weekly fun activities happening every single day. These are family friendly. They're either fitness oriented or live music oriented. So silent disco Saturdays happens tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. And on Sunday, we have the birthday boy, Helmut Fricker. He turned 85 years old. He is performing 1 to 3 on Sunday. And then Fossil Posse Dinosaur Adventures with our buddy Billy Doran. They're going to be right there by the plaza, by the ice rink at 4 to 5:30 p.m. And then on Monday, we have free outdoor yoga from 9 to 10, dinner and a movie. That'll begin on July 5th. So not quite yet, but in 2 weeks, we'll start to see that coming. And then on the free outdoor dryland class on Tuesdays, Fossil Posse comes back on Tuesdays as well. And then daily live music from 2 to 8 p.m. will be happening throughout Beaver Creek. And then don't forget, Beaver Creek has their Independence Day celebration. For more information on that, go to beavercreek.com/events, and it'll walk you through who's playing. We've got Jackie Green playing. We have a lot of fun activities for the kids. No fireworks throughout Eagle County just because of the Stage 2 fire ban. So that goes for Beaver Creek, Vail, Eagle, and Avon canceled their fireworks this year. So that's just a little update for you. But it sounds like we've got them back. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear you, ladies.
Can you hear us?
Yes, yes. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Hi, honey.
Looking good.
Getting us up at 8:30 in the morning is a Herculean feat. It's true.
So what
Oh,
are
I
we
hear
doing
ya.
each other?
Great.
What is your name?
Hi, my name is Kathy Morrow. My name is Beth Swearingen. My name's Karis Patterson. And we are the Fabulous Femmes.
Love it.
This is Fatso.
I'm Bratz. I'm not a fan, not important. So listen, get me out of the picture.
But a great smile.
Thank you. Let's sing something and see if the audio works.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think? I throw you right into it.
No, nobody ever died of a broken heart. Those are your words for the day.
Oh my God! And there comes the raspy whiskey boys. You know.
Oh,
My son ran stage yesterday, and I was
Woo.
screaming like a maniac. So,
Oh, yeah.
it's not I would enjoy him and sing with you, but you know, that's my
Love
heart.
it, love
Absolutely. So the ladies are going to be performing everywhere. I was looking on their webpage, and they are the heart of the party. They are make people sing. Of course, you hear their voices are fantastic. Party ladies, they light up the party, but they're also going to light up some concerts. What's going on? Tell me.
Well, we've got a couple of things coming on this summer. We have lots of private shows, but we have also some public shows that you can all come check out. One is tomorrow night. That's Avon Sunset Live. And it is, if you know where the Nottingham Amphitheater is, on the back side, there's a beautiful patio. It overlooks the lake. And it's a free concert from 6 to 8. There's people who come on their paddle boards and they paddle up and they just listen to the music. It's a great scene. And we are going to be rolling out our brand new country show. So for any of those who know us and have heard us through the years, you're going to hear something new that you've never heard before if you come to Avon Sunset Live.
And we're praying for rain earlier in the day, but not during our show.
That's right.
We're signing now. It's sunny now.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous right now.
We have a couple more shows coming up too, though. We're going to be in Vail Village on 4th of July, and we'll be here in Beaver Creek on July 29th for their live show. And a couple more we're getting on the books if you check our website at thefabulousfemmes.com.
So dust off your boots and let's get scooting, kids. Come on. We're going to put on a dance show for you.
That's right. There's our beautiful
party.
70s.
It's
Yeah, our
gonna be a
70s
party.
costumes.
It's gonna be a party.
We've got all sorts of little, because if you've ever seen us, Bratzo, today is our Western show, but also if you're looking for a party, if you're looking for an event that you want to have entertainment for, we have everything. We do a 40s show, we do a decade show, 60s, 70s, and 80s.
And some 50s.
And some 50s.
I love the 50s.
We have a great Christmas show. If you have, Christmas parties coming up, we have this country show, which we're super, super excited about. We're calling it Women of Country, which is a little bit different than a lot of the country acts that you're going to hear in town most of the time. So, so you can always reach us at www.thefabulousfemmes.com, and we hope to see you out on the patio on Sunday, tomorrow, from 6 to 8.
And I guarantee a 2-pound weight loss if you put your boots on and dance to us, okay?
Oh, that's so true. Yes, that's the happy byproduct.
That works every time.
Awesome. I love it. Tricia, I want to see you there with your cowboy hat, your boots, and let's hee-haw.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it, ladies, and I'm so excited. They're going to be playing at the 4th of July as well. And I actually saw these guys at a private birthday party just a few weeks ago, and they were debuting the country music sounds, and so awesome. I know we're going to hear a little Mustang Sally. You going to play that again?
Mustang Sally?
That's always a crowd favorite.
Oh yeah, crowd pleaser for sure. All right, perfect. And then follow them on their website. Book them for a private party if you want, or just follow their schedule and check them out. And if you can see those costume changes, you got to see these ladies' closets. They've got all the outfits. I love your Christmas outfits that you wear. And, oh yeah, the cute one with the 40s. Oh, it's just so fun. Thank you. We're so blessed to have this talent in our area. So see the free concert tomorrow night. All right, thank you, ladies.
Bye,
Oh, and
Josh.
okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just so fun to have the Fabulous Femmes out there at Sunset Live on Sunday. Lots of things going on today. So once again, if you want to find out what's happening up at Beaver Creek, that's where Bratzo has been standing by. You can go to beavercreek.com/events to get your details. details on what they're doing up there. But hey, we got to tell you about the lens of the day. We've had a little sunshine out there, so I'm a little surprised. But we've got this awesome sampan, and this is Lens of the Day brought to you by Eyepieces, the Art of Vision. And I'm bringing out the Costas today. The Costa del Mar, it's a company that's been around for almost 40 years. It was started by fishermen out there doing the deep sea fishing, out on the oceans, the lakes. So they wanted some glasses, polarized lenses, really helping you see through the water. But they've taken that technology not only for fly fishing, but for something a little bit more fashionable too. So this is the sampan, and it's more of a casual look, not as much of a wrap like you see with some of their sport lenses, but real casual. We mentioned the polarized lenses. A lot of these can be done in prescription as well. If you stop by Eyepieces, they've got all the technology waiting for you. If you have some time during your vacation, need to get a pair of prescription sunglasses, they can do that for you. So check out the different lenses that they have. And even when we see a little bit of that cloud cover come through, it's always a good idea to just wear a lighter colored lens because you still want to protect your eyes with these dangerous UV rays that we have in our elevation. We're going to take a quick break and come back with just a little bit more of Vail Daily Live.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
All right, we're about ready to say goodbye. Our show just flew by. We had so many different interviews this morning. Fun to see the fabulous femmes out there. And of course, Sharon Dale with the Beaver Creek Hiking Center. Let's bring Brazzo back in. Hey, Brazzo, in our chat, we've got Scott that wants you to go to Vail Brewing Company. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. See if they'll name a VDL brew after us. Come on, you got a lot of pull with all your coffee knowledge. Talk to Chris.
Yeah.
See if he'll make us a little brew, Vail Daily Brew.
I love that. Vail Daily Special. Hey, the weather's changing a little bit, and I'm so excited. And Bravo is starting to. I learned a lot through that interview, so I'm super excited. I learned about the hikes, the femmes. Are you kidding me? They are fun, 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 and they have a voice just like mine, but a little refined.
A little better. Hey, Brazzo, you know what you should have done yesterday? They had the cutest baby contest yesterday. Did you know about that down at Eagle Flight Days?
I didn't. I should have bring Aisa. Yeah.
I know. Well, and Charlie should have brought baby Bowie. We got so many new babies in our VDL family. But next year, you'll have to sign up for that.
We should all get together.
Yeah.
We should all get together. Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, but Brazzo, it looks pretty nice out there for now. I know that we saw the showers kind of on and off yesterday for sure.
Correct. So it's opening up a little bit, but with some clouds in the other side. We're expecting a little bit more rain, which is a blessing at this point. So, if you want to buy a house, live Sotheby. If you want to buy a watch, better rich. And if you want to be in the heart of the valley, Avon is your place. So I give you all three weathers taglines there.
All right, perfect.
I'm just having fun here.
You're having fun. All right, let's see what Charlie's doing now. Charlie, looks like people are really turning out for that pancake breakfast. I can see people behind you.
Yeah, definitely. It was supposed to have started at 7:30, but it's it's still ongoing. Everybody's waking up now. It's still early. The 7K that kicked off this morning. Oh, sorry, the 5K kicked off at 7 a.m. So we've still got the parade downtown, down Broadway, kicking off at 10 a.m. The inflatable carnival happening over there begins at 11 a.m. and there's a horseshoe tournament, and then music kicks off here at the Centennial Stage starting at 2 o'clock. There's 3:15, 4:30, 6 p.m. and 8:30 performances. So come on down.
Okay.
There's lots going on.
Well, and Charlie, it was so fun to talk about the 101st Army Band. And, who knew that they not only just have their regular band, but then having the rock, having the Dixieland, having the country, we showed some videos during your interview from their website. And, there they were just performing with their uniforms on and everything. That's going to be really fun to hear.
Yeah, and like he said, they play all different genres. So I think everyone can enjoy something, and they have so much to offer, and they have all the different stems of bands. So there's plenty of performances to enjoy today. And rain or shine, they're going to play. But right now it's nice and warm. There's still some cloud coverage. Don't forget your sunglasses. I'd also bring your rain jacket. But lots to do today here in Eagle at the town.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, thank you so much for heading down there to give us the scoop. Let us know what's going on. That Lions pancake breakfast still going on if you want to head down there and get your, what was it, $5 for a plate?
What was that, Trisha?
What was it, $5 for a plate of pancakes?
It was $5 for children, $8 for adults. So, and I looked at the portions, and it looked like the adults have 2 pancakes, and I saw a sausage, but there's definitely a good portion. They're big pancakes.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, thanks so much, Charlie, for your reports there. And thank you for watching us today. We'll be back tomorrow. So we want you to not forget that we're going to be here. So you can always subscribe to YouTube so you get the alerts. You know when we're going to be on. Also, like us on Facebook, follow us, hit that little button to get the alerts of when we're going to go live, because we will be live tomorrow at 7 a.m., 7 till about 8:30. And then if you don't catch us live, you can always catch us later in the day. We're on Roku. We're on Apple TV. We're on Amazon Fire, YouTube, and Facebook, and then participate in our chat. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you want us to, we want to see on Vail Daily Live. So leave your comments or send it an email, vaildailyliveinfo@gmail.com. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a great day out there. Stay dry, bring the rain jacket, and we'll see you tomorrow.